To help you deal with uncertainty better, I want you to start practicing being okay with having some open loops in your life. You see, when we have an idea or a goal or a dream or something that we're going towards, and we decide that, this is what I want, this is what I'm passionate about, a lot of the time we get this narrow vision where we block out everything. We put blinders on and we say, this is how it has to happen, this is the road, this is the end goal, and we stop focusing on things like, am I happy? Am I enjoying myself? Am I having a good time? And really, the reason we get so drawn in is because that obsessive human nature of wanting to have conclusions, of wanting to know exactly what everything will look like, to have certainty. But what if you could be comfortable with uncertainty? What if you were okay with things maybe unfolding a little bit differently than what you had expected? What if you dropped all your expectations to the side and you asked yourself, how can I have as much fun as I can on the way to where I want to go? And how can I welcome and invite better opportunities, better ways to get to the same end goal and destination, so that one, I can actually have a good time, but two, get there faster? What if you're not always right? What if you're wrong? You're most likely wrong. And that's good, because that means that there's a better way, and that there is more opportunity, and that there is more potential upside. You see, if you were right about everything, and it was as limited as your mind had made it, then you'd be stuck with that. No excitement, no potential, nothing else, just this narrow vision of what success is. When you welcome uncertainty, when you allow for an open loop, it challenges yourself. And when you challenge yourself, you grow. That's how you improve. Not by just working really hard. A lot of the time we get it confused and we think, oh, the more hours I put in, the harder I'm working, and clearly the more successful I'm going to be. And if you're working a normal job for a normal wage, then maybe that makes sense in some way, but not really, because that doesn't scale. You don't get leverage there. You're never gonna win. You're always gonna be running in a hamster wheel. So maybe even as a business owner or a professional athlete or whatever you do, you're spinning in a hamster wheel right now and you just don't realize it because you're trying to close all your loops. You're not comfortable with uncertainty and you want things to feel good rather than to actually challenge you and to grow. And I don't mean feel good as in happy and excited and full of joy. I mean comfortable. I mean, you're trying to just get to a point where you can relax and not worry anymore and not have anything to be stressed about. You just want all the pain to go away. Or you may be running away from pain. And maybe that's why it's uncomfortable when you don't have the answer to everything, when you're a little bit lost, when you don't know which choice is right. But that's a wonderful opportunity for you to become a better human being. And I realized that in my own life, of course, but with hundreds and hundreds of clients that I worked with, so many times the greatest growth and progress financially in relationships and their mental health and their physical health, it comes from being comfortable with being uncomfortable, being okay with stepping into something new or different, or a different variation and version of what you're already doing. Think outside the box, challenge yourself. And I know you might think, that's so vague. Well, ask yourself this question. Is there a different way to do what I'm doing now that would be more fun, bring out more of me, make me a better person, and maybe also achieve my goals faster? If the answer is no, you're not thinking hard enough. There's always another way. There's always optimization to be made. Of course, if you welcome it and you open to it, if you're closed off and you're holding on tight to the way that you think things should be, then yeah, you're stuck and nothing's gonna change. You're not a tree, you're not a rock, you're a human being and you can move. You have dynamic potential. What you think your earning potential is can be blown out of the water no matter what industry or space you're in. Your capability in relationships and your ability to have deep, fulfilling relationships, there's more. There's more than that. You can have more love, more passion, more excitement, more friendships that are deep and fulfilling and meaningful. but not if you want to stay comfy and cushiony and just relax and not worry about any of this stuff. So open up and allow space. Challenge yourself and question yourself a little bit. You'll be surprised to the incredible things that it leads to. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one, you want some coaching from me, live on calls every week, then hop over to erafael.com and you can sign up for a free consultation with me personally. We'll talk, see if we're a good fit, and if so, we can work together. Either way, I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.